So this is the monitor you guys are gonna get. It's gonna be hanging in the ICU on the top. It is touchscreen, and I'll get you guys a mouse too. These are the two monitors, so you're getting 6 of these and 2 of these. The difference is this one has SpO2 on it, okay, and these don't. So we're gonna start off with these. So the battery, you see this little white dot here? You're gonna press that down and push forward, and it's gonna pop open. There is a picture of how the battery goes. So make sure that you put it in correctly. The biggest thing on this is make sure that it's flushed when you put it down. So I hold it really tight with my thumb and then lock it in, okay? This may get in the way. That's what you want to be careful about.
And any batteries, not any specific?
2 AA batteries, it just, not the rechargeable ones.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 2 types of different cables. There's your 3 leads, and then there's 4 leads, okay? The 3 leads is only gonna give you 1 ECG reading. The 4 leads is gonna give you 2 ECG readings. When you place this in, you think that's in, right? It's not coming out. You gotta hear a click, or you gotta put it in as far back as you can.
Okay.
You guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do not wrap it around the tele box itself. Each one of these contain 11 filaments, and they start breaking at the edges. So when you take it off, just take it, wrap it around your hands, and then you can put it back in the plastic bag it came in or whatever, and that's fine. To turn it on, there is an on-off button right here. So I'm gonna hold it down 3 to 5 seconds until you see something show up in the screen. Tell me when there's something. Okay, first thing you're gonna see is the channel number, okay? You need to know the channel number so you know where you're going to admit the patient. Okay, there is an arrow button here at the bottom. So if I click on the arrow button, I can actually see the ECG at the bedside. I can see ECG 1, ECG 2, I can see respiratory, and if I have that one hooked up, I can see the SpO2. Cleaning this. Your rescue wipes are completely fine to do that. On the screen, don't ever spray the screen itself. Just put it on a rag and then wipe it down. That's perfectly fine. The only time we recommend that you do bleach is if the patient has had C. diff. Okay, with bleach, go ahead and wipe it down and the cables, let it sit for 4 minutes, and then afterwards go back and take off the residual, because what does bleach do? It starts eating away, right? So you want to clean it with the rescue, that's fine, and then you can put it away. I do recommend that you take out the batteries. The batteries will last you almost 3 to 4 hours unless you're using the SpO2. With the SpO2, it's half that time because it's going to use up more battery. After a few minutes, this screen is going to go dark. So as you can see here, all you do is you press on this enter button, and you can bring it back.
Okay.
That's just saving you battery. Okay, on the side, so there's an event button here. There's an event button on the top, and on this one, it's on the side. Okay, if I hold this event button down until it reads event on the screen, tell me when it does.
Mm-hmm.
I can let go. So that's if you're in the cage with the dog and let's say they're not doing well, they look like they're about to faint or throw up or something, you can hold down that event button and it'll actually print in the back of this machine. There's a printer there.
That's fancy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay, so
You can't do like an event from the, so let's say like you're far away from the kennel, you notice, but you're closer to the screen. Can you do an event at all on the screen, or does it have to be on the unit?
So remember, an event is probably not going to change the ECG, but maybe so you may not have an alarm with it, right?
Well,
so if you're with the dog and that happens, you can do it from here. But yes, you can go back and look it up and print anything you want.
Oh, okay.
So it's all recorded. So
Yeah,
you can go
yeah.
back
So if
5
you have a
minutes.
time of when that event happened, because it will alarm with like PVCs and all of that, you know, asystole, all of that. But what if what if the dog just needed to faint or something? You know, it may not alarm with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you knew the time that it happened, then you can go back and look it up
Okay.
because it will. Okay, so there are keys down here, and these keys are going to affect everybody. If you pick a certain patient, okay, and I call this one test, so this whole page is all for that one patient. These keys are for that patient. So I'm going to go back home. Okay, so how many leads do I have placed on this one?
4.
4,
Because
right.
there's 2.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna admit this one, admit this one, admit this one. So we're gonna pretend that we had 4 patients hooked up, and these 4 aren't. But I don't want to watch these 4 that aren't. So I can optimize. So you see where it says optimize display? I'm gonna hit OK, and now I'm just gonna see the patients that I have on there. And it's nice and big for you too.
Okay.
Okay. Next to the optimize